Hey guys, this is part 2 from my first video, Is the Water Safe to Drink? I was going through a few of my water filters last night and going through some of my personal stockpile of things I think is relevant to what's going on in not just in Flint, Michigan, but with the water supply throughout the whole United States. We all know that there's the infrastructure is old, and they covered some interesting points in this video. They missed a few things too, as far as the water treatment and what they use in the water, but that's another story. Today I wanted to just focus on the basics of maybe things you can do to be more prepared regarding how we store our water, how we filter our water, and worst case scenario type stuff. So I'd like to start off with few basic water filters that are on the market right now that I think are some pretty good buys. They have the lower price models that filter up to 20 gallons. The Aquamirrors have been around for a long time. These are good for, like they say, hiking, traveling, 72-hour kits, whatnot. Not bad. They made the newer one that has different packaging. The newer ones filter 30 gallons. Parasite protection, it's not going to filter out, certain things. It will filter Cryptosporidium, Giardia, biotoxins, things like that. Don't rely on these filters solely, especially if you're down in Flint, Michigan, or your water system is affected. You'd probably want to use other filtration methods on top of this one, and purification methods, but it is better than nothing. Then there's the Life Straw water filter. Filters about 264 gallons, so you're getting up in a little bit pricier filters. However, this is very affordable. I have a few of these. I bought a few extra, and really good as far as the simplicity of use. Definitely the fact that it filters 264 gallons down to 0.2 microns is pretty good. The next one up that I really like, and it's so far as my favorite, is the Sawyer Mini. Pretty popular. There's a lot of YouTube videos on this as well, covering this one. This one filters up 100,000 gallons. Now, this one's also down to 0.1 microns, so a little bit, you could say, a little bit better than the Life Straw. I don't know how much more noticeable it will be, but this one is the one that I will be using at the moment if there is ever a situation where the water system is disrupted, or shit at the fan situation. So then I also have one connected to this water bottle. That's one reason why I think this is my favorite. It will connect to pretty much any basic water bottle that you have, and you just go like that. You can drink it right just like that, or you can pour it in something else and then refilter it as well. So that's a really good option. They come with these packs, so you can fill the water up and then you can connect it in there and then drink it out of that. That's pretty convenient. I like the fact that you can just do it out of a water bottle. Pretty nice. Now, worst case scenario, of course. Actually, before I go to that, let me go to how I normally get my water. Since I don't drink from the tap, I refill my water right here with a 5-gallon jug. Now, this 5-gallon jug cost me a couple bucks, maybe a little bit less to fill. I think maybe about $2. And it's pure water. It's reverse osmosis. Now, there's an argument too, do you really want to be drinking pure water? Well, you can add minerals to it, from as simple as just sea salt. I don't know if you can see that, but testing out this camera, I don't know how good it is. Reduces muscle cramping, restores electrolytes, helps replace lost sodium. So this is like the healthy sodium that the body does need to help the water be more efficient. Use a little bit of this in your water, and you're good to go. See, I'll fill these up right here, and then fill this 2-gallon up, put that in the fridge, makes it nice and convenient, has the water spout there. So that's kind of a cost-effective way to do it. You know, it's cheap investment. You know, you could spend maybe 12 to 15 bucks on this or less. These run different prices. I think I paid, God, I think they were on sale anywhere from $10 to $15. But you know, buy once, cry once. It's a good filter. It's a good water bottle. It's, you know, 5 gallons. I actually have a few of these, and I store water at home just in case. Then we got the, you know, worst case scenario, water. You know, the water system's shutting down throughout the country, and you want to fill up your bathtub full of water. You could do that, or you could do it this way. I bought this years ago, hoping I never have to use it. But it's kind of one of those things, if it's better to have it than to not have it. So these are about 20 bucks or so, 25 bucks. You just buy it, tuck it away in your power outage kit or water filtration kit, or put it in your tote, and you're good to go. Another thing too, I think a lot of people overlook the simplicity of emergency water purification with bleach. You know, they say boiling is best, of course. You know, certain things, if you boil it, isn't the best idea, because it does enhance the toxicity of certain metals and whatnot. So, I mean, that's depending on the situation. But what you can do is you can make yourself a printout of how you can use bleach to clean undrinkable water, is the whole point here. Basically, 2 drops of the bleach per quarter of water, 8 drops per gallon, and a half teaspoon per 5 gallons. Kind of gives you some basic things of how to do it, what to look for. I mean, worst case scenario, of course, I'm not telling anyone to drink water that they put, you know, bleach in, but that's just in case, you know, you have no other choice. So that's cheap investment. It's about $1. Another thing to kind of consider is getting yourself, if you do find just, you know, basic runoff water and you want to boil it for contaminants, you can get yourself a little propane perfect flow stove. You don't even have to get the big one. You just buy a few of these little propane tanks and attach that on there. Put one of these stainless steel cookers on there and boil that water, then let it cool down, and then use the filter. I mean, I think that would be a really good logical method for most people to do, especially people living in Flint, because they could find runoff water, you know, from other sources when it rains or just anything, and then boil it, filter it. Probably be much safer than drinking filtered tap water, in my opinion. So something to really consider there. I'm going to put links to all these things in my description box, and if anyone's interested in or has any questions, feel free to put them in the comments section. This is my second video, so you know, bear with me. I know I'm not the best with this camera or the best with my organization here, but I thought I'd just make this one short and quick, and I will put some more on when I get some time. And thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.